안녕하세요, 안차키입니다. You've just joined another edition of Let's Speak Korean. And let's say hello to 지승현 선생님. 안녕하세요, 선생님.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 지승현입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. I hope you're looking forward to our Korean lesson.
In our last lesson, we learned how to use phrases such as 서 있다 and 앉아 있다 to talk about complete actions where the conditions remain. Let's go for a quick review. 선생님, 조금 전에 왜 밖에 서 있었어요?
친구를 기다리고 있었어요.
May I ask who you were waiting for?
Well, it is a close friend in my college days.
Now, as in 선생님's answer, we're going to learn how to form sentences to indicate when an action or an event took place. Let's find out what's going on in the clip then.
민욱 씨, 그 가방은 언제 샀어요?
이거요? 지난번에 설악산에 갈 때 샀어요.
마이클 씨는 안경 써요?
책을 읽을 때 가끔 써요.
수지 씨, 이 옷은 처음 봐요.
지난주에도 입었어요.
언제요?
마이클 씨 집에 갈 때요.
아, 맞아요. 정말 미안합니다.
Three people are engaged in a conversation. Michael asks Minuk when he bought his bag, and Suji asks Michael if he wears his glasses all the time. At this point, Minuk comments that it's the first time he's seen Suji in what she's wearing. Suji gets a little bit mad at this because it turns out that she wore the jacket the last time the three people got together. Minuk seems a little bit embarrassed by this. All right then, let's find out what the key expressions are for this lesson. We'll learn how to indicate when an action or an event took place. It's the verb stem plus 을 or 리을 때. As always, let's start off by going over some new words that we will need to learn those expressions.
여행 가다. 여행 가다. 읽다. 읽다. 퇴근하다. 퇴근하다. 유학하다. 유학하다.
지난번에 설악산에 갈 때 샀어요.
책을 읽을 때 가끔 써요.
마이클 씨 집에 갈 때요.
Michael asks Minuk when he bought his bag, and Minuk answers that he bought it when he went on a trip to the Sorak Mountains. What was his answer in Korean?
지난번에 설악산에 갈 때 샀어요.
Suji asks Michael if he wears his glasses all the time, and Michael answers that he only wears them when he reads. Now, what was the expression he used?
책을 읽을 때 가끔 써요.
When Minuk asks Suji when the last time was that she wore her dress, Suji answers that she wore it when she went to Michael's house. What was her answer in Korean?
마이클 씨 집에 갈 때요.
Did you notice the common factor in all of the answers? Well, they all contain the phrase 을 or 리을 때. Now, 선생님, when do we use this?
Well, we use it to indicate the point in time when a certain action or an event took place. All you have to do is attach 을 or 리을 때 to the verb stem. For example, if you want to talk about point in time when it is raining, you can say 비가 올 때.
I think we should get some practice adding 을 or 리을 때 to verb stems. So please repeat after 선생님.
여행 가다. 여행 갈 때. 여행 갈 때. 읽다. 읽을 때. 읽을 때. 퇴근하다. 퇴근할 때. 퇴근할 때. 유학하다. 유학할 때. 유학할 때.
Good. We'll now try some full sentences with these words, so don't forget to follow along with 선생님.
설악산에 여행 갈 때 버스를 탔어요. 신문을 읽을 때는 안경을 써요. 퇴근할 때 전화하세요. 우리는 미국에 유학할 때 처음 만났어요.
Easy, isn't it? Well, let's get some more practice asking and answering some questions about when a certain action or event is taking place. 설악산에 여행할 때 버스를 탔어요?
아니요, 설악산에 여행할 때 저는 기차를 탔어요.
집에 갈 때 무얼 탈 거예요?
저는 집에 갈 때 버스를 탈 거예요.
Time for some extra expressions. We have another very useful expression for you this time. Remember Minuk's exclamation of "아, 맞아요" in the clip that we saw earlier? Well, 맞아요 means right, and it can be used when a person gives the correct answer to a question or when you agree completely with someone's suggestion or another's opinion.
That's right, but in a formal situation, we should use the expression 맞습니다 that we have already learned in our previous lesson.
Then how should we come up with the question form of this expression?
You can either say 맞아요 or 맞습니까?
If you recall, Suji also asked Michael, 안경 써요?
안경 is the word for the glasses, and it is used with the verb 쓰다, meaning to wear. In the case of the word 쓰다, the vowel 으 in the stem disappears when it is followed by a vowel sound. This is an irregular verb, but we'll have to leave the explanation for another time as it is a little bit complicated for you at this time.
All right, I'll have to take your word for that.
Okay.
Well, it's time to wrap up what we have learned up to this point. Let's go over the expressions one by one along with the clip.
민욱 씨, 그 가방은 언제 샀어요?
민욱 씨, 그 가방은 언제 샀어요?
이거요? 지난번에 설악산에 갈 때 샀어요.
이거요? 지난번에 설악산에 갈 때 샀어요.
마이클 씨는 안경 써요?
마이클 씨는 안경 써요?
책을 읽을 때 가끔 써요.
책을 읽을 때 가끔 써요.
수지 씨, 이 옷은 처음 봐요.
수지 씨, 이 옷은 처음 봐요.
지난주에도 입었어요.
지난주에도 입었어요.
언제요?
언제요?
마이클 씨 집에 갈 때요.
마이클 씨 집에 갈 때요.
아, 맞아요. 정말 미안합니다.
아, 맞아요. 정말 미안합니다.
Here's another look at the entire clip, so this time please pay careful attention to the expressions.
민욱 씨, 그 가방은 언제 샀어요?
이거요? 지난번에 설악산에 갈 때 샀어요.
마이클 씨는 안경 써요?
책을 읽을 때 가끔 써요.
수지 씨, 이 옷은 처음 봐요.
지난주에도 입었어요.
언제요?
마이클 씨 집에 갈 때요.
아, 맞아요. 정말 미안합니다.
Time now to learn some accurate Korean pronunciations. We'll learn about some letters that we add between words when we combine them together. Now, this word is a combination of the word 솜 and the word 이불. All right, literally translated, it means cotton blanket, and they are thick blankets that are filled with cotton wool. Now, let's find out what the accurate pronunciation for this is.
솜니불. 솜니불. 솜니불.
According to what we have learned so far, this word should be pronounced as 솜이불, but 선생님 pronounced it as 솜니불. Now, 선생님, why did you do that?
Well, this is a phenomenon that comes up when two different words combine to form a new word. When the first word ends in a consonant sound and the word that follows begin with the vowel sound E or ya, yo, yo, and you, we end up with a neon sound in between the two words.
This seems a little difficult, so let me give you another example. Let's take a look at the word 막일 for rough work. It is a combination of the word 막 and the word 일. Let me try pronouncing it. 막일. Am I right, 선생님?
Yes, almost.
Well, could you tell us the exact pronunciation?
Sure. There is another aspect to this. You are correct to insert the neon between the words, but something else happens when consonants meet. And in the case of this word, the 받침 기역 changes into 이응, and we end up with the pronunciation 막일.
Please listen to 선생님's accurate pronunciation.
막일. 막일. 막일.
It's time to wrap up this edition of Let's Speak Korean. In this lesson, we learn how to use the phrase 을 or 리을 때 to talk about when an action or an event is taking place. Let's go for a quick review. 선생님, 집에 갈 때 같이 가요.
네, 기다릴게요.
All right, we'll have a lot to talk about on our way home.
right.
All right, now I'm afraid we've run out of time for this lesson, but we'll be back with another lesson packed with useful expressions next time. Until then, 안녕히 계세요.